Ever wondered how ethical hackers manage to navigate the vast digital landscape without getting detected? Well, today you're in luck. Welcome to the intriguing realm of ethical hacking, where we use our skills not for malicious intent, but to identify and fix potential vulnerabilities. One of the most powerful tools in this field is NetDiscover, a silent sentinel that aids us in the critical process of information gathering. NetDiscover operates under the radar, sending out ARP requests to map live hosts to their corresponding IP addresses. It's like having a secret agent covertly gathering intel without raising any alarms. This tool is an essential part of the reconnaissance phase in ethical hacking, providing us with valuable insights about the network we're exploring. So buckle up as we embark on this exciting journey into the world of NetDiscover. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the world of NetDiscover. Before we delve into the mechanics of NetDiscover, it's essential to have it installed in your system. So let's get started with the installation process. If you're a Linux user, you're in luck. The installation is as straightforward as running a simple command in your terminal. Just type sudo apt-get install netdiscover or sudo yum install netdiscover, depending on your Linux distribution, and you're good to go. But what if you're on Windows? No worries. You can also install NetDiscover using the Cygwin package manager. Simply launch Cygwin, search for NetDiscover in the package list, and click on Install. The installer will take care of the rest. Remember, it's always a good idea to update your system and package list before installing any new software. This ensures that you get the latest version of the tool and avoid any potential compatibility issues. With NetDiscover successfully installed, we can now move on to exploring its basic commands. Now that you have NetDiscover installed, it's time to familiarize yourself with its basic commands. You'll find that the power of NetDiscover lies in its simplicity. Starting with the command netdiscover r, followed by the IP range you wish to scan, you can effortlessly reveal the live hosts within that range. It's as easy as pie, yet incredibly effective. This command sends out ARP requests across the specified network, mapping live hosts to their corresponding IP addresses. This silent but potent operation gives you a bird's eye view of the network, laying the groundwork for further exploration. Remember, in the world of ethical hacking, knowledge is power. The more you understand your network, the better prepared you are. With these basic commands under your belt, you're one step closer to becoming a proficient ethical hacker. Ready to level up? Let's dive into the advanced features of NetDiscover. So far, we've been using NetDiscover in its most basic form, scanning an IP range to reveal live hosts. However, NetDiscover is capable of much more. It offers a suite of advanced features that can provide even more detailed information and allow us to be more specific in our scans. One such feature is the P option. When used in conjunction with the netdiscover command, this option allows us to specify a port range to scan. This can be incredibly useful when we have a specific set of ports we're interested in. For example, if we're looking for hosts with open web server ports, we might use the P option to scan only ports 80 and 443. To use this feature, we would simply append P to the end of our netdiscover command. Another advanced feature of NetDiscover is the I option. This option allows us to choose a specific network interface to use for our scan. This can be useful in situations where we have multiple network interfaces and want to scan a network that's only accessible via a specific one. To use this feature, we would append IE to the end of our netdiscover command. Lastly, let's talk about the S option. This option allows us to specify a subnet to scan rather than an entire IP range. This can be handy when we're working within a large network and only want to focus on a particular subnet. To use this feature, we would append SE to the end of our netdiscover command. These advanced features add a layer of precision to your scans, making your ethical hacking more effective. With these features, NetDiscover becomes an even more powerful tool in the ethical hacker's toolkit, allowing you to gather detailed information about your target networks and hosts. So, don't just stick with the basics. Explore these advanced features and take your ethical hacking to the next level. Enough of theory, let's see NetDiscover in action. This is where we leave the realm of hypotheticals and dive headfirst into the practical application. We're going to simulate a real-world environment and use NetDiscover to uncover live hosts on our network. Imagine we have been tasked with conducting an ethical hack on a network. Our first step would be reconnaissance or information gathering, which is exactly what NetDiscover excels at. We'll start by initiating a scan with the command netdiscover-r, followed by the IP range we're interested in. As we execute the command, notice how NetDiscover begins to populate a list of live hosts mapped to their corresponding IP addresses. It's like having an X-ray vision into the network, revealing all the devices connected quietly and unobtrusively. For those seeking to refine their scans, remember the advanced features we discussed earlier. Applying the P option, for instance, allows us to specify port ranges, adding another layer of precision to our reconnaissance. As the scan progresses, we can see how NetDiscover, with its simple yet effective modus operandi, becomes an invaluable asset in any ethical hacker's toolkit. It's not just about finding the live hosts, it's about understanding the network topology, identifying potential vulnerabilities, and planning our next move. And there you have it, a live demonstration of how NetDiscover operates in real time. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Use these tools wisely and ethically. Happy hacking! If you enjoyed this exploration of NetDiscover and want more content on ethical hacking, coding, and cybersecurity, we have a lot more in store for you. Be sure to hit that subscribe button below. Don't let your curiosity stop here. Like, share, and ring that notification bell to keep up with our latest releases. Want more? Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive updates and behind-the-scenes content. The links are in the description. Thanks for joining us today on BP Coding. Happy coding and ethical